Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Once again we're working on the cottage floor. Starting to get the gravel down, working out my levels, and then we'll get laying again. I'm going to try and get down to this corner, and once I do I need to figure out what I'm going to do regarding supporting this big main beam. Over here there's some serious damage to the main structure beam going across. Let me tell you what I'm going to do about it. Props underneath here to support this area here. Now there's been some serious damage as it goes into the wall, this main beam. Now I've been thinking long and hard about this, and I think the best way forward for me on this timber, this main beam, is I'm going to support it from underneath. Initially I was going to cut in and splice, but it's very close to the edge of this window reveal here, and I don't want to disturb it too much. So as with lots of things like this, it's best to add than take away. I will treat the damage inside and block it up with some stone and lime. I'm going to support it from underneath. Initially I was going to cut in and splice, but it's very close to the edge of this window reveal here, and I don't want to disturb it too much. So as with lots of things like this, it's best to add than take away. I will treat the damage inside and block it up with some stone and lime. What I'm probably going to do underneath here is either put a timber post, a big one, and then replace this with oak, and then over this side here put another post down there, so basically it supports this whole structure. Now I may do this in oak, and there's also a foundation below this point here. I'm using a little bit more lime in this area because it's quite uneven. I've done the best I can with the gravel, but there's still quite a lot of undulation in the surface. But we're making good progress, but we are getting through this lime rather quickly. Oh, feeling it in my back today, I won't lie. Anything repetitive you normally do, don't you? So just got to pace myself. I know where it will end up. It'll put myself back, you know, I'll have to rest up and then I'll lose days. So just pushing the edge at the minute, I can feel it, but it's okay. We will soldier on, it's not an issue. Time for another mix before the rain comes. I wonder if we're going to get a white Christmas this year. Have you got any snow where you are? I don't think we're that far away from it. I'm going to have a count up of tiles in a minute. Yeah, get a better idea now. Got quite a few down. Now down this edge I am having to kind of widen it slightly because that edge of the tiles in the kitchen slightly runs out to this. I'm kind of splitting the difference between the left and the right side because not much is square, to be honest with you. But we're okay. Once we get to this point I can kind of mess about with the bond a little because we're going to start incorporating these briquettes. When I look at the tiles themselves, they're not completely dead flat because they're handmade. They're slightly twisted, which does make it a little more challenging when it comes to levelling. The main thing this side is making sure there's no gap or distance between types of tile, so it seamlessly runs in, even though it is a contrast to one another. It can't be a trip hazard. 2.4 to there, so probably around about 100, the 2.4, 4.8 would be 200. Yeah, I think I'm just about okay, but I mustn't get complacent. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, always much appreciated. Thank you once again for all those loyal supporters that have followed me from the beginning. Because without my loyal following, I wouldn't get to this stage where I am now. Getting good at this, it's level. Okay, that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. See you in the next one. Bye for now.